Cue lights. Test. 1, 2. Ready in 3, 2,
Buck,
1.
Joshua, Bubba, Nana Pam, Alan, Creeper, My Carolyn, Josh T. What's going on? Time Chaser. Maiden Fan. Howdy, howdy. Totally Kathy. Dun. Yeah. Easy money, Ty. Salty Nomad. Carl. Linda. Aloha, Mike. And here we go. Ready for it? Here he is. Oh, yeah. Boom. And there he is. Rob Q. Thank you, Time Chaser. Music by the Unibassist. Well, Salty Nomad, it's been a little bit crazy around here. It's, the weather sucks. The other night we had the horizontal rain, the hail, wind, trees blowing over everywhere. The siren went off for the tornado warning and all that good stuff. And it's been raining and nasty and overcast, and it's just been crappy the last couple of days. And these old bones are here to prove it. Shoulders all sore, knees are creaky. You know how it is when you get a little, let's say, mature, and you just don't feel up to it anymore. Things start to ache. Nothing like an old body for a good barometer. It'll tell you the weather before the weatherman does. All right, before I get ahead of myself and get to yakking, you know how we do. So everybody, grab something, whether it be your beer, your coffee, your tea, your wine, your water. I don't care what it is. Something to wet your whistle, and let's get this thing started. 1, 2, 3, kerplunk. And there we have it. Bombs away. The show can now begin. What's up, Heat Seeker? Mark Fun Jones. Michael. Let's see. Carl, I think I said hello to everybody so far. If I didn't, I missed you. I'm sorry, but hello, everyone. There's the blanket. Hello. So, how in the hell is everybody doing? The whistles have been wetted. That is good. That is good, Kathy. And, yes. I'm good, Ian. I'm good. Where have I been? Josh T wants to know. Hello, Cynthia. I've been around. Actually, my son is, getting ready to move. He is moving in the beginning of June. Oh, the Jaeger burps are starting already. He is moving to New Zealand. So we've been running around taking care of business. Anything that was in his name, if he, like, for instance, the internet bill was in his name. So we had to get that switched over, and making sure he has a suitcase and all that good stuff, and getting him, hello there, Teresa, getting him all squared away and ready, make sure he got all his stuff, and figuring out what we're going to do with the stuff that's here, and what we can ship over there, and what we can, and how much it's going to cost, and So, yeah, the baby of the family, the youngest one, my son, will be flying the coop, and going to New Zealand. So, that only means one thing. When Blind Views and Mrs. Views want to go on vacation, guess where we'll be going? We'll be going to New Zealand to be hanging out for a while. Change the, oh, let's see. And then, okay, yeah. I know this is not a big deal to some of you, but $4.96. Wow, that's really good, Kathy. That's really good. Congrats. Jack and Sally for the Pumpkin King, an abandoned New Zealand channel. Jack and Sally, man, I love the Pumpkin King. Jack is awesome. No North Korea trip. No, not yet. Maybe later. Maybe later. Is it nicer than Australia, Ian? Yeah, my son's been there a couple times. His fiance has been here. Yeah, we got the spotlight back there. Little Lou, he's got the little bottle of Jaeger. He came here and he decided he was just going to take over that. He thought that little bottle was just for him since it's his size. And Seymour's just kind of chilling back there, keeping an eye on little Lou, make sure he doesn't break too much stuff. He likes to flick buttons and press knobs and turn switches and knobs and all that. He's just a little mischievous little dude. But, yeah, it's, even little Lou's mad. He wants to go do stuff, but it's been just nasty. Rain and hail and tornado warnings and all kinds of crazy shit. But, yeah, it's supposed to rain every single day up and through Tuesday. So, don't know if that's going to change or not, but I guess we shall see. We shall see. Oh, I see this thing's working real well. It says there's 0 people watching. I see more than 0 in here. Bird's Nest, what's up? Dreaming, how you doing? Your new clickbait thumbnails. Buck naked. I don't know. Are they recent? I was going to say anything I watched. It wasn't. I think the last thing I watched was Your Crazy Cat. It wasn't on much the last couple of days. I didn't even put a video out yesterday. I didn't have time. I was doing other shit. The Observer. Bubba says Evie had a good one the other day. A little soggy in Kentucky? Yeah, it's more than a little soggy here. The one on the girl on the beach. I didn't check it out, Buck. Like I said, I haven't been on YouTube a whole lot. Here and there, I will check it out. I don't know if you popped up in my little thing or not. Maybe that's why I didn't look. I will, you know how YouTube gets every once in a while. Sometimes it tell you what's going on, sometimes it don't. You don't think the counter thing is ever... Yeah, but there's usually at least a number down there. It's a big fat goose egg right now. Oh, well. Whatevs. Check it in a couple days and I'll see the analytics and I'll see how many people are on here at the peak and all that good fun stuff. It's fun to look at just to see. Almost time to cut the grass for the first time in North Ontario. Yeah, I cut the grass once and it rained like hell. And it's been raining, so the grass has grown like a weed, of course. But I can't cut it again because it won't stop fucking raining long enough for me to go out and mow the grass. You didn't have a farmer's market, Bubba? All right, so it looks like people are starting to talk about the, I guess the topic. Our food. Our food. What happened to our food? Now, I know we got a lot of shall I say, more mature folks here in the BlindViews little chitty chat. I know when I was a kid, we always ate. I mean, we ate food. Then again, Mom was home. Mom was home to cook, so she cooked. She didn't open the freezer and pull out some bag of frozen French fries or, some frozen garbage, or she didn't even make us TV dinners. And she actually cooked. And we went to places like the farmer's market and the little mom and pop shops that when you opened the door and went in, it was like cheers. They were like, hey, everybody knew who you were. And you went up to the counter and you ordered your cut of meat. And you got good stuff. It wasn't all packed full of steroids and fed all kinds of wild, goofy shit. And, they always like portion control. The key to losing weight is portion control. But then back then, if you ate a chicken breast, you ate a chicken breast. Now you get a chicken breast and it looks like 3 turkey breasts all jammed together because they're so pumped full of steroids and other garbage. And yeah, I know you can go get the grass-fed whole food goodness stuff, but the junk, the garbage that they spend all the money for, all the steroids and all the other crap that they feed, that stuff costs $1. The good stuff that they just let loose and they go out and eat grass, that costs $10. So what does everybody buy? The garbage at Walmart. And then you get this little thing that says, hey, watch out, the Chinese beef is contaminated. And you're going, well, why should I have to worry about Chinese beef? I live in America. Don't we have cattle farms all over the goddamn place? Aren't they like everywhere? Oh, that's right. We don't eat the stuff that's made here, that's raised here. No, we get garbage at Walmart that's shipped in from China. For what reason? Don't know. So, what are we eating, man? I think it's kind of crazy. Well, yeah, I know they export a lot of food that's grown here, but shouldn't we be eating some of the food that's grown here instead of eating everybody else's garbage that has no regulations? We're supposed to have all these regulations to make sure what we're eating is healthy and not contaminated. So we ship that to everybody else, and then we eat all the junk from countries that have zero regulations. Oh, yeah, mix the horse meat and the dog meat and the cat meat all together and send it over here and sell it to them stupid Americans as ground beef. We don't have any regulations. Just send it over there. They'll eat it. Send it to Walmart. Walmart will put $1 on it and then mark it down half and sell it to everybody. And everybody go, Walmart. I got to go to Walmart. I can get a pack of underwear, a TV, and a gallon of milk all in one spot. Why go anywhere else but Walmart? That cheap junk that you just eat and it's going to kill you dead. Bird. What up? FDA approved. Yeah. That's another good thing. It makes me laugh. Grab something off the shelf. Fat-free, sugar-free, blah, 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 blah. Then you spin it around. 4 grams of fat, 25 grams of sugar. What? Wait a minute. Fat-free, sugar-free. But there's grams of fat and there's grams of sugar. Fat-free, sugar-free. I don't know. But it's FDA approved. So I guess you can lie. Hi, I'm 25. I weigh 160 pounds. FDA approved. I don't know. I mean, look, we talked about it when Ruthie D said she had to get her gallbladder out. And we kind of like took a little poll. Not even told, everybody's like, oh, I don't have one either. There's a whole lot of people that were in here that night that didn't have their gallbladders. Why? I mean, my grandparents and my parents, they all had theirs. They didn't have all this crappy shit that we have all of a sudden. Yeah, gas, that's a whole different scenario there, man. They all get together and they say, how much should we charge for gas? Yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. Yeah, did you watch that thing about the FDA? Yeah, we're not allowed to vape. FDA says this is bad for you. But So many insect parts ground up in your food, that's okay. Mealworms in your popcorn, that's all right. Rat shit, they're allowed so many parts per million. That's okay. Sucking on a vape, no, that's bad. Eating rat shit, you can do that. Eat some mealworms and ground up fucking mosquitoes and every other kind of insect, that's all right. Not a problem. Just don't suck on a vape. That's bad for you. We're going to outlaw that. All right, Mike, I get it. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. Appreciate it. I know your schedule. I know when you're pumping out videos. I know the work you put in and the time that goes into it. I totally understand, my friend. And I totally understand you just popping in, saying hello and leaving. Appreciate it, man. I know the effort, and I appreciate it. Just pay my taxes and shut up. Yeah, okay, Mr. Breeze. Yeah, it's just, you're right, Mark. Some of this processed stuff, man. What's up, Kitschy? But that's what I don't get either. Anything that takes a lot more stuff, okay, like if you go out, pull it out of the ground, rinse the mud off, drop it in a bag, sell it for $10. Now you go out, pull it out of the ground, throw it on a conveyor belt, get it shaken, put it in the truck, driven across the country, unload it from the truck, put it on another conveyor belt, chopped all up, all kinds of shit put on it, sprayed, washed, fried, sprayed, shot with formaldehyde and everything else, and put in a bag, sealed, labeled, pretty little things on it. That's $1. 19 extra steps is $1. Pull it out, wash it off. It's good for you. That's $10. So you guys go eat all the shit that's going to kill you, make your insides fall out. That's what you go to Walmart for. Go get that cheap stuff. The stuff that's good for you. Yep. Don't pay your electric bill. Just go buy food. Buy that big, nice, ripe tomato that's organically grown in a greenhouse with only water and some natural fertilizer and not sprayed with bug spray. That's going to cost you $1 million for that tomato. Now, the crappy one that's just covered in white, slimy goo from them spraying it, but there's no bugs on it. And then they pumped it full of all kinds of crap. You can go eat that one. That'll rot your insides. That one's 50 cents. But yeah, we used to go to the store, buy stuff, come home, and we ate meat and potatoes and, corn on the cob and all kind of good stuff like that. And, sure, some people were a little heavy or husky, but, I guess that's another thing too. They changed it. If you're 6'1" and weigh 200 pounds, you're obese. And then the food pyramid that we knew as a kid, it's all flipped upside down and changed and all different. And what we ate was bad. And I don't know. It's just goofy. Ooh. Hot seasoned food. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know why they push half the stuff that they do. I don't know why they try to sell us this stuff. Lion screw with a 7. Okay. Grado. Grado gives me a 9. Bird's nest, 8.9. Keto. I don't know. I was looking into that actually, just to see what it was all about. What's up, Sharon B? I've had a soggy week so far, Sharon. Just telling all these guys it's been raining and we had tornado warnings and all kinds of shit. Kathy just got 500. See, there you go. Kitsy gave me a 7.9. All right, put plane I have believed some harm by my food and chemtrails. I do believe pencil pusher. If I'm died. I don't want to sound like some kind of weird conspiracy theorist or anything like that. Med diet is the best overall and most approved. I mean, I don't want to sound like some kind of conspiracy theorist or anything. It's not about that. It's just I've noticed that when I was young and mom would cook food, like I said, not pull shit out of the freezer and throw it in the microwave and in 2 seconds it was done and you ate. No, she sat down and she cooked with butter and lard and all that shit it's going to give you heart disease and you're going to die. Well, both my grandparents and my parents, they lived pretty long. I mean, they weren't 60 or 70 when they lived late 80s, early 90s. I think that's long enough to live. But yeah, I mean, we ate bacon and eggs in the morning, and we had, roast beef and mashed potatoes and gravy, or a steak and French fries and shit like that. It wasn't pulled out of the freezer, and it wasn't McDonald's. It wasn't a pizza delivery. We ate. And now it's just, I mean, I know it's different now because back then mom could stay home and make sure the kids were going to school and everything. That's the other thing. Kids, we walked to school if it was like 3 blocks. Now you got to get on a bus, or if you go to a school, there's about a bazillion half-empty buses and 15,000 moms in their little minivans waiting to pick up their kids. Kids don't walk no more than 3 feet from the door to a bus or to their car. Hell, we used to walk a couple blocks to school. Now, if it's at the end of the kid's block, he's still got to take a damn bus, or mom will drop him off. But, yeah, mom would stay home and make sure things were good to go, and we were all still alive, and she would cook and clean and do all that stuff, and the old man would come back. He made enough money. He'd come back and grumble and blah, 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 want fed, and he'd sit down in front of the TV with his paper. But that's how the jobs are divvied up. Now, both parents work. All right, Mark, thanks for stopping, man. Family time is the best time. I know, man, I walked everywhere too. I either walked or rode a damn bike. But, so 2 people lived until 90. What a scientific statement that is, BB. Yeah, okay, whatever. I guess we're going to have to deal with smart asses already. We got brilliant people in here. I hope you die at 40. How about that? There, you got me fired up already. But, yeah, I mean, but now, I mean, I get it. Mom don't want to cook because she's working too. Mom's working, dad's working. But, SKG girl, what up? Thanks for stopping in. I am getting a screenshot of them eyes. I got to draw them things sometime. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to scan those videos until I get a good shot. And I'm going to screenshot that. And I will be drawing them things. Can only make about 5 good dishes. Oh, come on, kids. How are you going to snag a good man when you can't cook? I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, I get it. Mom wants to come home and she wants to put her feet up just like dad now because everybody's working. But I don't know. You just think that there'd be better food, better options that aren't going to, totally just tear your wallet apart. But no, the big stores, like Walmart, I know around here, they come in and they screw up everything, basically. We gotta get traffic surveys and everything and see how much this is going to impact this and that and that. Now we got to widen lanes and put an extra turning lane in. We got to put traffic lights in here and all this other stuff because of all these traffic surveys. Now we got to dig big culverts because of the parking lot and the runoff, and we got to figure all that out and everything. Now this big building goes up, and then, okay, boom, Walmart's opened up. Now every other store around within a 5-mile radius is just shut down because nobody goes to those stores anymore. So all these people are losing jobs and they're losing their businesses and everything, and Walmart's up and running. Now all the low lives and everybody's just dragging their little asses through Walmart, getting all their fucking little $5 everythings. And then all of a sudden, a couple years go by, and Walmart goes, we're done. And then they leave. So now there's this huge ass building, empty, parking lot, empty. Now this road that they widen and all the traffic lights really not needed anymore. And now there's not only all the empty storefronts that were left when they moved in and everybody just got run out of business. Now there's this giant Walmart. And what do? They move 10 miles away and do it all over again. And I just think it's horrible. I think it's horrible what they do. But that's just me. My husband took me out to eat all the time before we got married, so I thought I was good to go. That's funny, man. Squirrel dumplings, uh-oh. All right. I don't know. I just don't see what the... Amazon. Amazon's even worse because you don't even have to get your fat ass out of your chair. You can just sit there and push buttons. You don't even have to really use your keyboard anymore. You can just say, hey Siri or hey Alexa, order me some potato chips. And the next thing you know, they're at your door. It's getting kind of sad. JJ, what's up, Loom? Yeah, I don't know, man. See, nowadays you really got to have a concerted effort. Munchy, I just saw you, man. What's up? But Sam, it's you got to make a concerted effort, and you got to think. I mean, I got to move because if you want to, like I said, you don't even have to leave your chair ever, just to go to the bathroom and then go to bed. You don't have to leave your chair. You can get everything and anything. Oh, geezer. Better late than never, my friend. I don't know. I just think it's funny how talk to me in buying her. Yeah. I have an air fryer. I think it's pretty awesome, actually. Potatoes, onions, and green beans are easy and made. Yeah, that's true. Microwave TVs. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I like my air fryer too, man. That thing's pretty awesome. I make all kinds of crap in that, man. It's pretty quick too. I mean, it ain't like a microwave, but it's a hell of a lot tastier than a microwave. I hate microwave food. Microwaves are good for heating stuff up real quick, but to actually cook stuff and like pizza, don't ever heat up a piece of cold pizza in a microwave and hand it to me. I will slap you in the face with that limp, nasty ass, soggy shit. I hate that. The world is crazy when you get a pizza quicker than you get an ambulance. That is true. That is true. Drive-in music and movies. Oh, man, I do miss the drive-ins, man. That was fun times. Everybody just chilling in their car, on their car, everywhere. Yeah, I heard them convection ones are. But I'm poor white trash. I don't have one of them. I just got a regular microwave, and I got an air fryer. So I guess I'm one little step up from white trash. Kooky. Yeah, I guess a lot of the RVs now come with those convection microwaves, don't they? Line screw. Some of them don't even have regular ovens. They just have this big ass convection oven microwave thingies. Gotcha, Joshua. Josh T, both your kids are drive-in kids, huh? You're supposed to be watching the movie, man. Mini dishwashers, that sounds awesome. But I guess they take a lot of water and power both, huh? If you're a boondocker, I guess you don't use a dishwasher much. There goes half your water. Pour a little Jaeger on your bacon. Yeah, that would be good. Jaeger makes everything better. And then bacon makes everything better. So there you go. How more awesome can you get? Ban internet for a month, see what happens. Oh, cities will burn. People will go ballistic. They'll lose their damn minds. Yeah, I wish I could eat steak a lot. I love, don't eat red meat. I like red meat. Beer and sex, best diet ever. It's a pain to run paper plates through the dishwasher. Yeah, I bet that's a mess to clean up. Does it leave spots? That's fucked up. Ooh, chili dogs. Yeah, I bet, Bird. That's number one priority. Lose your house in a hurricane, don't worry about nothing else. Just got to charge the phone. Don't worry about food or clean water. Got to charge my phone. I'm a carnivore. I hear you, Teresa. That's how I got these teeths. Person with a landline. Yeah, it's always good to have one. I used to have, till probably like 2-3 years ago, I finally got rid of mine. But I had to find it. It wasn't plugged into anything. But the landline was working, and there were little phone jacks all over the house. And I did have a phone that was in a drawer that if need be, I could have pulled it out and plugged it in and used it. But I was like, okay, I'm tired of paying for this shit. I'll just die like the rest of the people. An office chair with a hole for a toilet seat mount. That's cool. That's a good idea. That's all you need. An office chair with a toilet seat on it and a remote, and you never have to get up. I hope it reclines and you can sleep in it too. What happened to all you can eat buffets? There aren't many around anymore. This Chinese food is basically the only all you can eat buffets around here anyhow. I don't know what it means. Everything seems the same. I don't know. Old rotary always works. Yep. I don't know how I pay for phone. The only people. Yeah, that's true. The thing about cell phones is yeah. Let me pay $1,000 for a phone. And let me pay, I don't know, some outrageous $100 a month to have the phone and all the bells and whistles so I can call people and text and all that other shit and never, ever, ever use it as a phone. Don't talk to anybody on it. Kooky wants a rotary cell phone. That's funny. A flip rotary phone. There you go. You got to flip it open, and there's a little rotary dial on there. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I hardly ever use my phone. My wife calls me if she's not here, and she's out and about. She'll call me, and my kids call me. Other than that, you're right. It's just stupid people wanting something dumb, or it just rings and you say hello and there's nothing there and it hangs up and you call it back and it's some goofy thing, so you got to block the number. And oh yeah, Vidalia onion rings, awesome. That is some good shit. Yeah, I make that Aussie sauce, I guess it's called, that the Outback Steakhouse has. I make my own version of that. I love that stuff. I dip all kinds of shit in it. French fries, onion rings, all kind of nasty stuff that I shouldn't be eating anyway. But, yeah. New nomadic. Cooking up some taters and bacon. He ain't no tater hater. That's awesome. I'll get smart with the phone in his shoe. Sir Wallace, what's up, everybody? He says. Taters. Well, it's been 35 minutes. So, I think it's time for halftime. Why did that happen? I didn't do anything. What happened? What? I missed something? All right. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Got a little dribblage. Cheers. Okay, let's see what's going on. Some of us are in slow mode. Oh, I put everybody in slow mode. Sorry, I forgot to tell everybody. Yeah, I put it in slow mode. So hopefully I can keep up a little bit better with my blind ass, because usually everything just goes woof, woof, woof so fast. So I put it in slow mode. That's why. It wasn't for a timeout or anything like that. Everybody should be kind of in a slow mode. Sorry. I was just trying to see if it would work, to see if it would make it easier for me to read and keep up, maybe. So far, it seems to be I can keep up a little bit better. If you guys don't like it, I'll turn it off for the next one. And quick wrench meeting. All my wrenches. Hello, my wrenches. Attention, wrenches. Here's the deal. If anybody's in here and they start their shit, the deal is give them their warning, whether it be put them in timeout or delete their steer or whatever, but give them a warning. If it persists, you can give them 2 warnings. The third time, boot them. Block from channel. I can go in tomorrow or after this is over and see if I want to let them back in, then I'll do that. But if they start, we're not going to do like we did last time, where it was just chaotic, deleting shit and everything. If they get out of hand, give them a warning. One more warning after that, and then boom, they're done. They're gone. Don't care. If they don't like it, they know where that subscribe button is. They can click it again and unsubscribe. But, yeah, Josh, no way, buddy. You'll be deleting the EV stuff and boot her out of here. No, it's just, the thing is, it's always been, I want everybody to feel comfortable here and want to come and want to stay. And if they get unruly, that's it. They got to go. We've had people thrown out before, and I go in and I let them back in the next day. But yeah. So there. Everybody heard the wrench meeting. So everybody knows what the wrenches are going to do. So any returners, they know what it's like anyway. They know what's supposed to be done. If you want to yabber about somebody when they ain't here, fine. But as soon as they start speaking up, don't start talking about them. Whether it be my Carolyn, whether it be Evie, whether it be anybody. Because you will get bounced. And if anybody doesn't like it because it's the Evie and Carolyn show, well, I'm sorry. I don't think it is. But if you think it is, I'm sorry about that. But it's not. And I don't mind people like Totally Kathy just came in and said that she is at 4-something subscribers. I don't mind that stuff. I very happily say go over and check out Totally Kathy if you haven't, and give her even more subscribers. And that goes for Evie as well. Now, if she makes a habit of it and she takes over the stream, that's one thing. But if she wants to come in and say, hey, I'm putting out a video tomorrow, I don't mind that. Bama Mike was just in. If he said, hey, I'm going to be here tomorrow doing a video about this tomorrow, I don't mind them plugging their shit. I really, really don't. Craig Hall, what's up? Even Burger Puppet. Yeah. Yeah, I just, like I said, well, Josh, you've been here long enough. You're always in here, man. You know what the rules is. Well, that's okay, Kathy. I mean, like I said, if you got something big going on, something big coming up, you are more than welcome to use this platform to say, hey, everybody, I don't have a problem with that at all. There, even Mark coming back, rubbing his good dinner in our faces, telling us how good it was and how his belly's all full. Even him, he can plug his dinner and his channel. No, I don't mind that stuff, Like I said, if you get carried away and you start taking over the stream and it's just all about me, that's one thing. But yeah, you got something going on, man. Hey, have at it. I like the way you see it. You are not supporting the community. Oh, thanks, man. Glenda, yeah, Mark was always Mark Fun Jones, and then he changed it to Mark Funnel Cake Jones, and he had to keep it for so many days, and he's finally out of name prison, so he changed it back. He lost the unnel cake, so now he's Mark Fun Jones again. There's another person, Glenda. There, I'm gonna plug Glenda here real quick. I've been watching Glenda's stuff. It's pretty interesting. It's kind of like having somebody reading their diary to you almost. It's pretty interesting. And then, she gets to a certain part and then she just stops and then she picks up tomorrow on where she left off. And you're like, what's going to happen next? What's going to go on next? So it's pretty cool. I don't miss the funnel cake. I like Mark Fun Jones better. That's just me, though. That's the way I see it. I like the fart, too. Fun art. I love that. I think that's awesome. I'm not Chuck. Did you miss the food discussion? Yeah, we talked about it, but you can throw in your 2 cents. We can start up again. Yeah, we were talking about how mom and dad, mom used to cook food, and now it's all this, pull it out of the freezer, open the bag, and throw it in the microwave, and there kids eat. And all the Kathy Martinez. I am not too bad. A little soggy. It's been raining and raining and raining. No relief in sight. But yeah, and it's just, I don't know, it seems like we all have a bunch of health problems, and I kind of bring it all back to what they're feeding us. I bet you are glad. Funnel cake jail. Yeah, man. Well, thank you, Mr. Hall. I try. I actually kind of like cooking myself. It's, when you get something, you're like, okay, I could really eat this. And then while you're cooking, you're getting all those aromas and you're chopping onions and you're peeling garlic and you're doing all this stuff and you're preparing the stuff and you start to salivate and you're like really getting into it. I think that's a lot better for you than going, I'm hungry. Okay, I'll have a burger, fries, and a large Coke, or just going, yeah, let's just order a pizza. And yeah, I don't know. Opening the box and just shoving it in your gullet. I think that whole thing about, while you're cooking it, it kind of gets everything going. Make the stream about me. Everybody at once. Plug your channel. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Me. Come to my stuff. Yeah, but you go to the doctor and, your doctor first, he tells you, oh, well, you got high blood pressure, or you're pre-diabetic, or you are a diabetic, or you got to get your gallbladder ripped out, or, it's all this other crap, and it's like, okay, I don't get it. It's, I ate a lot of all the bad stuff, like I said, we cooked with lard and butter, and we ate red meat and potatoes, and and we weren't all sickly and dying and had all these diseases because we ate real food. We don't eat all this garbage that they're trying to shove down our faces now. And yeah, I know I said all this before, but I'm not Chuck's fault. He brought it up again. Blame him. Everybody go over to, I'm not Chuck, blame him. Yeah, Sunny girl. There's a place around here where you can go do that. You go get a basket. You go out in the field. They just turn you loose. Go on out. You go out and pick your own berries. You go back in and they check them and weigh them or whatever, however so much a bushel, and they charge you and you just go. Yeah, it's pretty cool, and they're awesome too, man. They're so nice and juicy and sweet. Yeah, my Kathy, my mom did the same thing. We had a jar on the stove where she would dump all the bacon grease. And guess what? Yep, we have some kind of soup can, I believe it is, with the label peeled off with bacon grease in it. Yep, I have carried on the tradition. It is still on my stove. Dump a little bit of that in the cast iron skillet in the morning and make some eggs and that shit. Because I always don't have bacon because it's so damn expensive anymore, man. $4 or $5 a pound and shit. Like, god damn. I am cheap, poor white trash. And I admit that freely. That's right, Sam. That's what I just said. That's what I do. Keto is awesome. Yeah, I've been looking into that actually, Carolyn. And I don't know, I might give it a whirl. I might just give it a whirl and see how it is. Tried all kinds of other stupid things that didn't work. Listening to people that are supposed experts. Don't eat red meat. Don't eat fat. Don't eat this. Don't eat dairy. Don't eat that. Don't eat this. I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to eat? Grass and seeds? So, I've been looking into the keto stuff. And yes, it's only because Carolyn does it. That's the only reason. Before anybody says it. No, but I think I am going to give it a whirl. See how it works out. I think Seymour is knocked out. He does look like he's passed out, doesn't he? Little Lou probably punched him in the head or something. What kind of guitar is behind me? Well, I have two. There's the one over here. That is a BC Rich Bitch. And that's what it's called. It's the bitch. But it's a BC Rich bitch, and it has basically it's an ass wearing a thong, and it's called the bitch's back. And then this one is a Epiphone SG. It's the shit, I forget what it was called. But yeah, it's not a Gibson because I'm, again, poor white trash. I cannot afford a Gibson SG. They're way expensive. I don't have $2,000 to spend on a guitar just to play in this little studio because I don't play guitar out. But anyway, but it's a nice guitar. It sounds good. It plays nice. I like the way it feels. But yeah, that's what we got. We got an SG and a BC Rich bitch. Wake up, Seymour. God damn it. LED poisoning, yeah. Yeah, there's lots of LEDs in this room. All right. Better video, tube. Hello, all. Food joke in honor of tonight's topic. Mushroom walks in the bar. Bartender says, hey, you can't drink her. Mushroom says, why not? I'm a fun guy. All right, that was a pretty good one. Guess I might as well tell the blind one. Okay, blind guy walks into a bar, and a chair, and a pole, and a table, and a door. Yeah, I hear Gibson's having some problems right now, but yeah, I love a Gibson Les Paul, a real one from back, especially the older ones back in the 60s and 70s. Them things are so sweet. Yeah, I don't know if Seymour was drinking or, like I said, if Little Lou punched him in his head and knocked him out or something. I don't know. It's hard to tell what goes on back there with those two guys. Blue Van Dam, but Blue Van Dam, man, I like that little van. I'm not too big on. I mean, I would never live in a van because my big ass. I don't want to climb around on my hands and knees in a van. But I do like that little van of his. That I like that thing. I like old shit like that. But that's a pretty cool old van he has. What do you think of the flexible neck stuff? If you're talking about guitars, flexible neck guitars, I have no idea. Know nothing about it. Like I said, I'm not a guitar player. With my job, I've seen so many guitars that are insane. Zach Wild's awesome. Shows up. Yeah, I like Zach. Zach's one of the guys I like. Black Label Society. Zach Wild. I do like Zach. I like his style. I like his sound. No Munchie. Little Lou didn't catch up with Big Lou yet. He's still a little. I mean, he's not out of line, but like I said, he comes over here and I hear and he pushes all the buttons and he does shit like this and he's got lights flashing and he's just playing around and doing dumb stuff. He gets everything rocking and you never know what he's going to do next. All right, Mark, thanks for stopping by, buddy. And going and eating and coming back. Appreciate it. Have a good evening. '64, sir. Oh, man. Yeah, I like old cars. I really like old cars. All right, losing shit. Oh, there it is. Blind guy can't find stuff. I see prayers going out to Kathy Martinez's family. I must have missed something. Yeah, New Nomadic, I agree. Zach's stuff is good. I like his shit. Slow mode, yeah. I put it on slow mode. Everybody that missed it, I said I put it on slow mode so I could hopefully keep up a little bit better. Because usually I just let it go and it just flies so fast. What's up, Linda? And no, I've never seen Nomadic Fanatic in here, Josh. I am a little thirsty. I did 2 bombs so far. I opened the show at 1, and about the half-hour mark, I did another one. Just asking for prayers up. Have family there. Gotcha. I'm not a religious person, so I will not send prayers, but well wishes, good vibes, I will send. Yes, Sharon, Unibasis had his surgery on Tuesday. And, oh, come on. Wait, are you kidding me? What the hell? Don't you dare update anything right now. Updates are getting ready to... No, they ain't. They ain't happening. Let's see. How about 2 a.m. There. All right. Sorry for the interruption. Some screen popped up. Windows update ready to happen. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Windows 10. Stupid ass Windows 10. I hate it. Every time they update something, something stops working right. I should have just kept Windows 8 or whatever the hell it was, because Windows 10 is a pain in my ass. That's right. No, it ain't. It ain't updating nothing. Not now. Unibasis had his rotator cuff torn. Well, he fucked his shoulder up, and he had surgery. And one of the multiple that he tore and got fixed, one got retore, so he had to go back in Tuesday and got it refixed again. So he is pretty much out of commission for 3 months with his arm strapped to his body. He's got dead people's skin in his body. I don't, Kathy, I don't watch Camper Van Kevin. I don't care for him a whole lot. He's kind of boring to me. That's Dave. Dave Hughes watches him. Dave likes him. Yeah. Yep, Unibasis is a quarterback. He actually got hit by a car. He was crossing the street. And, guy wasn't paying attention, texting all that dumb shit, and hit him with his car. This was back beginning of the year, so he's been going through this shit for almost half a year now. But yeah, it's been a mess. Oh no, Bubba, I don't care. You can like whoever you want. I'm not one of them people. I'm not, like some of these fucking clowns that get on and leave me comments. You're this, hey, so what? You don't like Caravan Carolyn, or you don't like whoever. I don't give a shit. If you like somebody that I don't like, I don't give a shit about that either. Have I seen Angela on, Pneumatic Fanatics, Angela? Not since the last one that she posted that I know was a little while ago. Yeah, I haven't seen her on. Yeah, I mean, Bubba, yeah, if you like Kevin, that's fine. I don't care for him that much. It's mostly because of them dogs. I'm not a little yippy dog person, and I don't. If I want to watch a little yippy dog, I'll go to a little yippy dog channel, and I'll watch little yippy dogs running around yapping and shit, and watching people go. I'll go to a dog channel. I'm not going to go to an RV channel to watch some guy running around with the fucking 3 little yipping dogs talking about dumb shit. That doesn't thrill me. I have no interest in it. But anybody that likes it, I ain't got nothing against that, or you, or anybody else who likes him. It's just my personal opinion. That's just like, I don't like peas. If you like to eat peas, I'm not going to hate you because you like peas and I don't. It's the same thing to me. I don't give a shit who you watch, really. Exactly. To each his own. Exactly. That's just like everybody just loves old Bob Wells. I think he's a damn cult leader. I think he's a sneaky little old man. That's right, Joshua. I'm the blind bully. Yeah, he doesn't like me as much as he probably doesn't like me even more than I don't like him. Oh, Kevin. Camper Van Kevin. He just despises me. An RV person with a goat? I love goats. When I first went blind. Wow. I told everybody, I said, I don't want a seeing-eyed dog. I want a seeing-eyed goat. Do you... asparagus? Yeah, asparagus. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about I do like asparagus. That's right. Bob is my leader. All hail Bob. He has that jovial old, good old Saint Nick look to him, with his big beard and all his hair, his white hair and beard, and he's all, oh, come to me, and he tells everybody, yeah, just leave society, and don't worry, all you ladies that can't afford anything. I know you're dumb and stupid and can't earn any money, so you'll be forced to live in your car or in a van, but that's okay. Come to good old Bob. Bob will show you the way. I will lead you to the promised land. But, eating peas as we speak. And and all the meanwhile he's like, hey, look at these little trailers. You should come buy these little tiny trailers, and this is how much they cost, and this is the base mile. And he ain't doing it out of the kindness of his heart. He's getting kickbacks from that stuff, and he's doing a lot of good old stuff. And yes, he has been doing it a long time, and yes, he does have some useful information for RVers, and yes, he does. How do you where do you get insurance at, and how do you register? What state should you use to do this and that? And he'll tell you all that good shit. But I don't know. He's been doing it. He's in it for the long haul, and he's been playing the game. And now he's got the other Carolyn in there, and she's Miss introvert, but she's some kind of marketing whiz and Miss businesswoman turned nomad. So. They're rolling in it. They're rolling in the money. Rolling in it. And that's okay. Anybody that likes Bob Wells, they like Bob Wells. I don't. Whoop-de-doo. That don't mean we can't all talk about other shit. Or we can fight about Bob Wells if you want. I don't care. I don't know, Kathy. I don't know what he does. Probably stuffs his mattress in his van with it. I don't know. Eric has a dark side. Well, I know he does. I know in the past he was just a sneaky little conniving, weaselly little, I don't know, man. My seeing eye dog was blind. Damn, that's fucked up. But I don't know. I don't know if he changed. I don't know, Kathy. I don't know if he really lives in a van or not. Maybe he does. I don't know. Maybe he just likes that shit. But I'm sure when he gets tired of it, I'm sure he got some big old place where he can go and wash that fucking white hair and beard and crawl in a big, nice king-size bed with a soft pillow and a flushing toilet and running water. I'm sure he's got that somewhere. I'm sure his old ass isn't just living in a van. I don't give a shit what he says. That's why I call him a cult leader. Just like them guys who go up there, oh, you got to give to the Lord. The Lord saved us all, but he's kind of bad with money. The Lord created everything. The heavens and the earth, and he created all of us. but he is shit with money. So y'all got to give. You got to give the Lord money because he's really bad. I think he got a bad accountant, but whatever. The Lord needs money. Now I don't, because as you can see, I have gold rings and I drive me a big old Lexus, and then my wife drives a Bentley, and we have 14 houses, and my kids are in the finest schools. But please, you poor bastards that don't have two nickels rubbed together, I'm going to pass around this plate. And please, empty your wallets. Give me all your money. Because the Lord, who created us all, heavens and earth, is shit with money. If you know a good accountant, write it down on a piece of paper and put it in that collection plate and give it to the Lord. Because he's shit with money. And I think that's what Bob's like. Oh. The Swedes. What's up, the Swedes? Oh, is that what happened to Woo's dad did? That's pretty wild. Oh, yeah, I do. I think I remember K-Mo Dave talking about him. That is right. I do believe he did say he was one of those. But, yeah, it's, we need to fill our mega church. We built a mega church, and as you can hear, there's no one here yet. We have all these seats. We need to fill the mega church. So tell all your friends so we can get millions of people in here and they can all give me money. Because right now, the mega church is empty. Aww. But yeah, I think that's what good old Bob does. He does the same thing. Oh, I'm just an introvert. I live out here in my van in the desert. And I drive back and forth from here and there. I don't pay taxes. I don't do this. I don't register my vehicles. I don't have to get them inspected because my home base is in this state, so I don't have to ever get my vehicle inspected. I just drive till the wheels fall off, and I don't do this and I don't do that and all that other bullshit. And you really don't need to buy land and have a house and do all that stuff and just get away from the government and do all this, and you know, you can live a nice, cool life. Well, he's right in there, man. More money, more money, more money. I need it all. And he's got this going and that going. He's got all kinds of shit rolling. He isn't little Santa Claus in his van out in the desert. He don't need your money, but he's getting it, and he's getting lots of it. And good for him. If he can get all these people to give him money for doing absolutely fucking nothing, whoo-hoo, hats off to him. I wish I could. I wish I could sit here and do absolutely nothing and have people throw money at me. All right, Bubba. Thanks for stopping by. I don't have Super Chat yet. I'm going to have Super Chat. Eventually. I'll turn it on one day. And I'll have a Patreon link one day. I'll have all that one day. Because you know what? Fuck it. Why should I be the only one that doesn't? Why should I be the only one that just throws out videos and talks to everybody? Hands out free stickers. Has a little name that tune and gives people prizes. Fuck that. I'm over it. I don't want to be the only one anymore. I am going to e-beg with the rest of you. I'm going to have it all. Super Chat is going to be on all the damn time. I don't care if people give or not. It's going to be on. And I will have a Patreon page. I might start working on it tomorrow, as a matter of fact. I'll have a link in every fucking description. Hell, I might even have it flashing like BlindViews. That's the way I see it rolling across. I might have that just rolling on every single video, just constantly rolling through. And I'll have a couple of my t-shirts hanging in the wall in the back with price tags on them. Hell yeah, I'm going to go for it. I don't want to be the only one not doing it. Fuck it. I give up. I give up. I tried to be the good guy. I tried to be the last one. I tried to hold out. I tried not to be the e-beggar. But you just can't be on YouTube and not. It's the law. I was told. Everyone's just going to go past you because they're all e-begging and making money. You put out videos every once in a while. There's other people out there putting out videos every day. Some 2, 3 a day. You're slacking. So I'm going to do it. No, seriously, I will do it one day. Just not now. It's not. My whole theory is while you're trying to build a channel and you're trying to get people to watch and you're trying to get subscribers, blasting them with give me money right off the bat is not the way to do it. Once you have a good channel that is established and you have a good steady view count, not 1,000 one day and then 2,000 another day and then 300 the next day and then 1,200 the next day and then 4,000 the next. No. If you have a steady 6,000 or 10,000 views all the time, that's when you start blasting with money. Give me money, give me money, give me money. God damn it, give me money. But, yeah, I don't know. That's just me. That's just the way I am. I don't care anymore what anybody does. I'm going to do me the way I want to, and hell with everybody else. It's just, you know. Yep, copyright strikes. You got that right, girlie. They do it all the time. Well, it depends on what you're doing. Copyright strikes. Somebody has something that's theirs and it's copywritten. You can't use it, you'll get a copyright strike. As far as filming outside, my understanding of the law, at least here, is hang on. There's no expectation of privacy when you're in public. Meaning, if you're outside walking along the street and you're talking on the phone and somebody says, hey man, I hear you're saying, you can't say, oh, this is a private phone call. No, it's not. Go to fuck in your house. If you are outside and somebody films you and you're walking down the street or doing whatever and you are outside in public domain, there is no anticipation of privacy in public. And the reason why I know this is because I looked into it because I have security cameras outside of my house. Now, if they were pointing and shining inside someone's window and I could see what they were doing in their kitchen or their living room or their bedroom, no. You have an expectation of privacy when you're in your home. But if you're outside in the grass, in your yard, on the sidewalk, in the middle of the street, or whatever, there is no expectation of privacy. So therefore, yeah, you can walk around and film people. And those people say, oh, no, you can't film me. I didn't sign a release. You can't film me. Well, I don't know about everywhere, but I know here, there's no expectation of privacy when you're outside. Now, that goes for filming. The rules for recording audio are a little different. I know some things you're not allowed to record, some conversations you're not allowed to record and shit like that. But as far as video, that is what was told to me by several authorities that know the law. No expectation of privacy whilst in the public. Yeah, and that's what they asked me about my security camera. I said, no, there's no audio. It's video only. And it basically shines out onto my car and the surrounding area, the street and the sidewalk. That's pretty much it. And then there's another one on my porch that shows my porch. I see people that are at the door, and if anybody steals any packages or anything, I know who they are and all that good shit. Well, I guess like I said, that's here where I'm at. Ms. Martinez. I don't know if it's like that everywhere. What's up, Jerry? And yeah, I don't know if it's the same everywhere. I'm not sure. I just know where, because I looked into it because I wanted to put these security cameras up. And yeah, so that's why I looked into it, to make sure I wasn't going to get in any trouble. And yeah, actually the one time somebody went by and sideswiped my mirror and took it off, and I went back in and watched and seen it was a little minivan and all that other bullshit. One night the Unibasis was here and we heard a fucking smash, and we looked at the camera and somebody threw a bottle out the window and it hit the ground and slid underneath his car. But yeah, you can see all that bullshit. And they said, no, you're not, you shouldn't expect to have anything private when you're outside. And then, look, everything we do is in the air. It's all in the air. Your phone calls, all these radio signals and the phone signal, it's all in here. You can just reach up and snag it. So if you think anything's private, well, I was just watching Dave's, Camo Dave's. And if you're in here lurking, Dave, you can speak up. It's not a big deal. No one's going to yell at you. But I was watching Dave's little live stream he did earlier. And yeah, I mean, everybody has a damn phone in their hand and everybody's recording every damn thing. So if you're outside and you expect your shit to be private, you're a moron right off the bat. And Dave was talking about all the shit that, Google knows everything you do and what time you take a shit, when you wipe your ass, if you go back to front or front to back, they know it all. And it's true. I mean, I can go on, I talked about it before, I can go on Amazon right now and just look at something. I can look at a new office chair. Not buy one, not order one, just look at one. I can close Amazon, go on Facebook, boom. Big ad on Facebook. Hey, office chairs over here, over here, over here. I'm like, God damn, I just closed that thing. And then you go check your email. Bling, 16 different companies trying to sell you an office chair. Come on here. Come on to YouTube. Watch a video. Click on a Nomadic Fanatic video. What's the first damn advertisement I see? It ain't for RV. It's for a damn office chair. So anybody that expects to have privacy anywhere, you're out of your damn mind. Your phone's listening to you and watching you. Your tablet's watching you and listening to you. Your smart TV's watching you and listening to you. Every little stroke of the keyboard that you make, it's recorded and kept forever. So if you're walking down the street and you're doing something dumb and somebody's pointing a camera at you, then ba-boom. And you're going to cry about it. That's the least of your damn worries. BV, can you see who all's on your live stream? As in the list, right now there's a little thing that says there is 77 watching right now. And I can see Janine, Sean, RV Davey, CK's Life, Linda, Sir Wallace the Swede, Sam, Ms. Cuddly Martinez, Sunny Girl. But yeah, I can't see everybody. I don't know the list of people or anything like that. But yeah, I can see. You added audio to your security camera, Josh? I have 4 cameras, but only one actually has audio capability, but I don't have it on. I just don't deal with it. That's right, Patty. They're out to get us all. Swedes. Yeah, he's chilling. He's back here. He's back here with little Lou. I don't know. See, even the bright lights don't wake him up. I think he's out cold. You got 5 cams outside. Yeah. Yeah, I got 2 out back and 2 out front. One's out back in the alley. See anybody creeping around out there, out behind the garage, and the little garage building out back. And I got one in the yard that films my backyard. And like I said, I got one on my front porch and one that's on my car at all times. Because I have a handicap parking space out front for my blind ass, so my car parks out in the same spot. And so I can point it where the car's going to be because it's going to be there all the time. Sonny girl, you're right. We can't have it both ways. What do you want, convenience or privacy? And, Dave was talking about the thing about, Google saying, go in and check all your things and read this and click all your boxes and change everything. And it's, is Harrisburg a ghetto? It's like any other city. There's parts where it is, parts where it's not. It's just like any other inner city. There are ghetto parts and there's in-between parts and there's nice parts and rich, fancy parts. I don't live in the ghetto. I live outside of the ghetto. And I'm kind of like, I have a mixed neighborhood. There's white people and there's Hispanics and there's blacks and there's a couple blocks away. It's like basically like a pretty big Jewish community. We've got different kinds of Asians, such as we got Vietnamese and Koreans and some Chinese. We have some Indians, not woo-woos, but dotheads. Yeah, I know that was ignorant or racist, but that's just the way I do it. Sorry if you don't like it. Tough. But yeah, it's a pretty mixed neighborhood. Everybody seems to get along. It's not too bad. Now you can go down, just a short couple miles, maybe, I don't know, 2, 3, I guess maybe 4 or 5 miles. And yeah, it's a place you don't want to walk at night. At least not if you're white. You definitely don't want to. We do got black bears too. If you go the other way, not towards the ghetto, if you go away from the ghetto, just a couple miles, and it's mountains and woods, the Appalachian Trail and all that shit. So we got white-tailed deer, we got hawks, we got eagles, we got bear, we got bobcat, all kinds of crazy wildlife around here. Turkey vultures and yeah. So I mean, where I live, it's pretty cool actually. It's not bad because Harrisburg it's the capital of Pennsylvania. And it's a big little city, you know what I mean? It's not like you're in Philly or, New York or any place like that. It's a real tiny, downtown's small, but it has the big city feel in just a little space. And like I said, it's like everywhere else. I mean, if you go to Washington, D.C., you go right behind all the Capitol building and the Smithsonian and all that, and there's some of the worst ghettos in the world right there. I mean, it's a nasty place. And that's the way it is here. You go some places, and it's the ghetto, and other places it's nice, and other places it's mixed and okay and semi. It's like everywhere else. Do the bears wear camo? No, they don't. But the one guy up the road, he was... got up one morning, was making his eggs, and heard a kerfuffle out back, and he looked out back, and the first thing he saw was his hot tub cover. Not on his hot tub, it was across the yard. So he looked over to the hot tub, and there was a bear sitting in his hot tub like it was his fucking bathtub and shit. Yeah, Hershey's not too far from me. Hershey's right up the road. Like a, I don't know, 10-minute drive, and I'm in Hershey. Maybe even less than that. Yeah, it's not far at all. Yeah, DC does suck. DC, that fucking Baltimore DC traffic is a nightmare. Jehovah Witnesses. Yeah, we get them. They don't come around too often anymore. They used to come around a lot. You don't like venison? I do like venison. It has to be cooked right, though. A lot of people cook it to death and make it all dry. It's like fucking chewing on a shoe. But if it's cooked right, it's really good, and I really like it. I like that gamey taste. I never had caribou, though. So I guess I can't compare there, bird nest. Yeah, geese. We got a lot of geese. I live along the river. The Susquehanna River is right here, too. So we got all kinds of waterfowl all over the place. And then out behind me is a thing. It's a lake. It's like a little preserve, a wildlife thing. And I used to have a little pond with a waterfall out in the backyard, and I had some goldfish in the pond. Yeah, I came out one morning and there was some fucking bird, big, I don't know if it was a heron or some kind of crane looking bird, but yeah, he was standing in the pond just eating all my fish. So yeah. So that's what it's like here. You're in the city, but you got, you know, deer, bear, and crazy birds and shit. I mean, we got around here, you know, when it's skunk mating season, because you'll be sitting here and got your windows open and the fan's blowing. It's not hot enough to turn on the AC, so, you know, you just got the house airing out, and then all of a sudden, woof, that fucking smell. Either a cat scared them or they're out there doing whatever and they start spraying it. Oh my God, it stinks so bad. And big old groundhogs running around and rabbits. And of course, squirrels are everywhere. Damn tree rats. But yeah. Yeah, Philly can be nasty. Philly's like 2 hours from me. I see RV Homesteader saying bye to Glenda. So, bye, Glenda. Thanks for stopping. Everybody go out and check out Glenda's channel if you haven't. Pretty interesting stuff. Like I said, it's like she's reading her diary to you almost. Pretty cool. Walking Journey. What's going on, man? The grow houses are skunky. Oh, there you are. See you, Glenda. Thanks for stopping. And come on back next week. We'll be here. Oh, your working journey. You still doing the vending machine thing? No dispensaries near me. Oh, Josh. They're going through a whole thing. They're trying to legalize medical. I guess it's just about. I guess some places it's legal, or they're. I don't keep up on it, but I know for a while there was a big thing, and they were fighting for it and pushing it. And what's up, Gustav? But yeah, I guess I don't know too much about the medical marijuana stuff. I know a little bit just from friends of mine, but I guess the oils and all of that other stuff, they're trying to do that, get that legalized, and I guess some people are getting their cards and all that other shit. Actually, my brother-in-law has a hemp thing. It's not the weed. It's not the weed oil or none of that. It has nothing to do with marijuana, but it's the hemp stuff where he does, he has hemp oil and he's doing all kind of stuff with that. But that's a whole different thing. Some people seem to get it confused, but it's not the same. Yeah, when I was young, I used to be the big weed smoker, but I think I was probably, I don't know, CBD oil really helps with joint pain. Yeah, that's what they say, Sonny. Wow, that's cool. Wallace, Sir Wallace. Yeah, I had a friend that had, well, actually, the Unibase knows him too. But yeah, I had a friend that had pancreatic cancer. Now, it wasn't going to cure him or anything, but he was taking, I read that Swedes, thoughts on dabs. But yeah, he was taking the cannabis oil and doing all that stuff, the medical marijuana, illegally because it wasn't legal in the state. He always said he was illegally medicating, but with the cancer, he lost his appetite and he couldn't sleep and all other shit. So with that, it made him comfortable enough that, one, he could sleep and he wasn't in pain, and he could actually eat. Now, he eventually did pass. The cancer did, like I said, it didn't cure him or anything, but it made him very, very comfortable on his journey through his fight with the pancreatic cancer. And I do know, I have a friend who has a daughter who has epilepsy, and she has seizures. When she was younger, when she was real little, she used to have like 4 or 5 a day. And now that she's older, she's an adult, she still has them. And she started taking the oils and all that stuff, and picked her right up. She might have, he said she might have maybe 1 a month instead of 1 a day, So that's pretty cool. Dabs. Now, Swedes ask about dabs, and I'm not sure I know too much about them, but is that kind of like almost like the vape thing? It's similar to it? The little dabs they put in the thing, and it kind of vaporizes it like a vape? Is that what a dab is? Like I said, since I live in a state that is not legal, or just getting to be legal, whatever, I don't know a whole lot about it anymore. I did it back when I was in my 20s. Like, I stopped smoking weed when I was probably THC oil. Oh, is it the oil that they put in? But is it still kind of like a vape where it vaporizes it? Yeah, it's all concentrated. Oh, okay. I know I used to watch a vape channel, and the one chick that would come over on this dude's channel, she had a weed channel kind of where she talked about dabs and stuff, but I didn't watch it because I don't know nothing about it. Like I said, I haven't smoked weed since, back when you got a dime bag and it was like that, and it was $10. It wasn't, $70 for that much. But anyway, but I don't do it. I haven't done it. And like I said, I live in a state that it's a no-no. And I'm too old and purdy to go to jail. But yeah, I don't mess with it. Now I know my wife has some ailments that medical marijuana would probably help a lot with her inflammation and joint pain and all that good stuff. So I don't know. I guess we'll see what's what. I live in Pennsylvania, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Gustav. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania in the United States. Right now we have crappy weather. It's been raining a lot. But I live in the northeast section of the United States, and we have all 4 seasons. We have winter, and it does get cold as shit, and it snows, and there's ice and all that good stuff. And then we get spring where it's, well, it used to be cool for a while and then get hot, but seems lately that it's like 30 one day and then 40, and then the next day it's 90, and then it drops back down to 50, and it's all goofy. But yeah, so we do have all 4 seasons. And in the summer, when it gets hot and humid. So it's like when it gets like 85, 90, it's a disgusting, sticky, sweaty, nasty, hot summer. But the 4 seasons is kind of nice. So as soon as you're tired of freezing your ass off, you get a break, and then you roll into the hot, and then as soon as you're disgusted and you can't take the heat anymore, it's cold. So that's pretty decent, I guess. It's not like in the desert or, down in Florida or places where it's always hot. But yeah, the humidity does suck. But some people say, oh, it's a dry heat. Well, yeah, I don't give a shit. My body temperature is 98. So anything over 98, I don't care if it's dry, wet, or whatever. If it's 99 degrees, it's too fucking hot, period. So you can take it's a dry heat, it's not that bad. No, I happen to disagree. If it's hotter than my body temperature, it's too damn hot. You're right, Josh. It does happen. There's a RV channel, The Wicked Stone. She doesn't do a lot of videos, but that chick is high as a kite most of the time. Damn, Patty. No air conditioner. Oh yeah, we got to see here. It's like a thing. I heat with natural gas, so in the winter, electric bill's kind of down low, and the gas bill goes up. And then in the summertime, the gas bill is all but nothing because it just heats the hot water. And I cook with gas. Also, I have a gas stove. I don't like them electric ranges. I can't cook with them damn things. But yeah. Anyway, so it's like $20, $30 a month. But then you got to crank the AC, so the electric bill goes up. So it kind of evens out. So pretty much same all year round. Your money you're throwing out. Yeah, it is pretty in a good old PA in the autumn. Anywhere up in the Northeast. You go up in, Maine and Massachusetts and all them places. Oh, yeah. People come, believe it or not, from all over the damn place and drive through the mountain roads around here to watch the leaves change and shit. It's pretty amazing. I'm sure they don't come just for that, but, they come for other things. But, yeah, everybody always, oh, yeah, we're going to go drive. And what are you going there for? Oh, just to watch the leaves change. I'm like, okay. It's funny, I guess, when you grew up with it and you're used to it, it's no big deal. But to other people that don't get to experience it, they're like all about it. Start sooner than later, it will help. Oh, if you're talking about the oil, I can't mess with that shit. Like I said, I'm too old and pretty to go to jail. Thanks, Swedes. Take it easy, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I'm going to be getting out of here soon myself, my friend. Yep, I will be getting out of here too. So, appreciate you stopping by, man. I really do. Oh. So let's see. In July, buffering. Someone's buffering. Still says live stream, good health. I don't know. What was I going to say? Oh, July, it will be 3 years without a cigarette. Thanks to this stupid thing. I just read that skeet surfing. Yeah, I'm sure she'll get around to. She better not forget about my pasteles. I'm sure she won't. What does that say? Melodist? Melodist? Sorry if I'm butchering your name, but yeah, thank you. On the congrats, yeah. Guess getting pricing. How do they try people? I don't know, man. I'll tell you what. All right, Miss Martinez. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up here in a bit. People are leaving. I'm running out of things to talk about. And yeah, I'm gonna get on out of here too in a little bit. So everybody's leaving. Toodly doo. I'll be wrapping this up here shortly. No, I didn't see Ruthie in here. I didn't expect her to be here. Her family is visiting Kathy. Her mom and sister and all them are in visiting, so I didn't expect her to take time away from them to come to my dumb ass. I get it. It's cool. But yeah, somebody said about the gas and how I don't know, man. I'll tell you what. How far am I from Cedar Point? I don't know. I don't know where Cedar Point is. But yeah, I would think that the biggest expense to being a nomad, if you are truly a nomad and not just parked in the desert somewhere forever. Oh, Ohio. There's places in Ohio that I can get to in probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours. An hour? It takes longer than that to get to Ohio. Christ, it takes like 6 hours to get to Erie. And that's in Pennsylvania. All right, Bird's Nest. Oh, school district. I got you. Yeah, the Unibasis doesn't live far from me. Probably about a half hour, 40 minutes. He lives closer to Amish country than I do. No, thank you, Mr. Quinn, for stopping by. Oh, microwave, you're in Lancaster. Oh, hell, you ain't far from me. Free RV places? As far as, well, there are some campgrounds, campsites. They're pretty expensive, actually, from what I understand. But there is, we don't have, we got a lot of state parks and state game lands and stuff like that. So I'm sure there's some places you can stay for a little bit. But yeah, it's not real friendly. I mean, it's, I don't know how to explain it really. Sightseeing Sally. Hello, dear. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of open area, lots of woody area. Oh yeah, anybody that got here late, you're not in timeout, you didn't do anything wrong. I have slow mode on, so I can hopefully keep up a little bit better. So if it lets you, if you type in something and then you try to type in, it's got you on a little timer. You're not getting your hand slapped. You didn't do anything bad. It's just I had the slow mode on to try to keep up with the chat so it doesn't zing by so quick. I'm just trying it this time. If everybody doesn't like it, I won't do it again. But so far, it's a lot easier for me to read stuff. But yeah, there's like I said, there's a lot of. I mean, you drive north of here, like from here, we're like south central Pennsylvania, and Erie is the little, I guess, like chimney in Pennsylvania. And between here and there, oh man, you drive for hours, and no matter what highway you're on the road, and there's nothing but forests and trees and little hills and mountains and shit. And then you come out and there's little towns here and there sprinkled through. But yeah, there's a lot of places. Yeah, that's cool. I just want to let everybody know that came in late that they didn't do anything wrong, or they didn't, they're not in timeout for any reason. It's just, I'm trying something different to see if I can keep up. Greensboro, yeah, I know where that's at. Let's see, I was down, not that this has anything to do with you, Sonny, but yeah, I was down in Charlottesville. Is that what it's called? South Carolina, I think it is. Yeah, when I was working for the hose testing place, fire hose testing, we also did ladder testing, and I went down to a place down there that manufactured fire ladders, and went through a couple-day course. It's really nice down there. It's pretty cool. From Erie over to Du Bois to get a woman almost got stuck in a Greyhound station in Erie. Yeah, Erie's another place. There's some places up there where it's really nice, and you can drive a little bit away from the really nice, and it's like horrible. It's like, oh God, why am I here? '81 to Wilkes-Barre. Yeah. Yeah, see, it used to be when you went to Wilkes-Barre and Allentown and Altoona and all that places. Back in the days, man, it was all steel mill country. All right, folks. Up to Maine? Yeah, I've been a lot of places in the country. I've probably been to about, I think the last count was like 35 states, something like that. Yeah, I love it up in Maine, Rhode Island, and all that stuff. I like it up there. Not in the wintertime, though. It's bad enough here in Pennsylvania in the wintertime. It's shitty enough. I don't want to go farther north. That's right, because we're living here in Allentown. Yeah, Salty No Man, I saw that. He lost his stickers. He probably doesn't have his West Virginia sticker either. Tree's got to learn how to drive. Yeah, me too. They won't let me drive. They say I can't see, so I'm not allowed to drive. What's this winter that you speak of? It's where it's cold as shit, and you got to turn your heat on, and then this white shit falls from the sky, and sometimes it's really heavy, and you got to shovel it. It's a real pain in the ass, and it's real slippery to drive in. Yeah, they did take my driver's license. Get a horse and boogie. It's time to do a barn racing, don't you see? All right. Good night, Sharon. That's right. It is now time to say goodbye, to say goodnight, to drift off quietly into the darkness. That's right. It's time to wrap this up. I'd like to say I've enjoyed my time that we spent together, chatting, talking about things that go bump in the night. But it's okay. I'm here. Don't be afraid of the dark. Because in the dark, the blind man is king. So there you go. In this edition of Mystery Theater. No. All right, people. Well, as always, I want to thank each and every one of you that have taken time out of your very busy day to stop by and hang out with the Unibassist
Cue lights.
and BlindViews.
Test. 1, 2. Ready in 3, 2, 1.
I want to thank all my wrenches that showed up tonight and helped me keep the peace. And I want to thank everybody for stopping by and hanging out with good old BlindViews. Don't forget, I will be here next week. Next Thursday, 7 o'clock. Same time, same channel. This is BlindViews, and you guys know it. That's the way I see it.